In today's video, I'm going to show you my M1 watch list, and I prepare this watch list. Mostly, I'm watching these to put into my Roth IRA. And I'm going to have another video out telling you where I screwed up in assembling my Roth IRA portfolio. I'm going to show you my income, my yields, and all of that. But we'll just go through these really quick. They're all from small cap to large cap companies. They're all trading at a pretty good discount right now. Although I wouldn't say none of them are, a couple of them might be some hot buys right now. The first one is AYR, Air Castle Limited, and what they do is they lease commercial aircraft. And if you look at the 5-year chart, they're pretty much, you buy this thing for the dividend. It pays 5.69% with an 8 times PE, so it's affordable. And they do increase their dividends a couple cents a year, it looks like. So AYR, Air Castle Limited, might want to check them out. Pretty stable stock. When I see a stock like this, if they're paying a 5-6% dividend and your capital really isn't at risk and it's flat, hey, can't complain. It's an income stock. Next up, if a recession hits, this might be a good play right here. Everybody goes into Walmart during recessions, McDonald's, things like that. Big Lots, if you don't have one around you in your area, they're kind of a discount retailer. And if a recession hits, they might be in a good position. I just went into one of their stores. They're actually they remodeled the store. Actually, they are getting ready to move, and I like the store. And you look at over the past 5 years, they're really declined. So might want to keep an eye on this. It's right now, because of the price decline, it's almost a 6% dividend, 6 PE, and they've also raised their dividend. Look like, once a year or so. So that is Big Lots, ticker symbol BIG. Next up, oil. BP. Now, at a 14 PE, this is probably the largest company I have. No, probably the second largest company I have in my watch list. Paying almost a 7% dividend. And you'll see, pretty volatile stock because way back when the oil crunch happened, but trading at a nice valuation and high yield. I don't think they don't grow it very much, but almost 7% yield for BP. Probably count on that for quite a while. Next up, Carnival Corporation. Now Carnival CCL, almost 11 PE, almost 4.5% dividend yield. Carnival, if you don't know, Carnival Cruise. So they do cruise lines, and they pay a pretty hefty dividend, and it looks like they've been raising it for the past 5 years, which is good. And free tip, if you've never been on a cruise, take one. If you can get on a Carnival cruise, they're pretty darn cheap, and it's the best vacation you'll ever take. Trust me. Next up is a financial, Invesco. Now, Invesco does asset management like, they run a bunch of mutual funds and ETFs. A lot of popular ones too, like, is it SPHD, I believe? They've been taking a beating. There's some lawsuit going on with them. So this is on my watch list. It's trading at a 10.7 PE, almost an 8% dividend yield. But they've been a dividend grower as well. Maybe a penny here and there, but every little bit counts. And at this cheap valuation right now, it's kind of hard to ignore. So IVZ. Next up, another financial. It's a bank. It's a regional bank. Key Corp, ticker symbol KEY. Just under a 10 PE and a 4.5% dividend yield. And they're a dividend grower as well. So KEY, Key Corp. Next up, the Kroger Company. Kroger Company, Grocery store, there's a lot of talk about, oh, Amazon's going to kill Kroger. Kroger is a humongous company, and I just don't see Amazon taking over grocery stores. I don't. It they groceries are already a margin hit business as it is. That's one of the challenges with the Kroger. I mean, you're talking, your single digit profit margins. So it's a little, they got to be good to make money off these slim profit margins, but they pay an increasing dividend at a cheap valuation right now. So Kroger, ticker symbol KR. Next up, Newell Brands. Newell Brands. Everybody knows Newell Brands. Rubbermaid. I think they do Elmer's glue, or is that 3M? I don't know. But they have a ton of products that they do. They're a big turnaround. They might have a dividend cut. I don't know. They're struggling trying to get rid of brands that aren't profitable, and they have a ton of debt. But 6% dividend yield, trading at close to 52-week lows. Going to be something to keep an eye on. Next up, Pfizer. Pfizer, actually, I put in my M1 account in my quit smoking pie because they produce the pharmaceutical drug Chantix. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. Humongous pharmaceutical company. 16 PE, 4% dividend yield, and it's a growing dividend as well. And they have just taken a beating because I think they're trying to acquire a company. I forget which one. I haven't looked at it that close. But Pfizer, I'm probably going to move this over. I have it in my M1 account, but I'm probably going to move it over and start buying shares in my Roth. And last but not least, I have a technology stock, and it's STX, and it's computer hardware. They do hard disk drives, storage drives. I don't think they're going away. I think they will pivot to other types of technology as well. But pretty 6.7 PE and a 5.37% dividend yield on a tech stock is kind of unbelievable. And they've been trading sideways for a while, but they pay a pretty hefty dividend. And for that being a tech company, I think this is something you need to look at if you're in it for income. So that's it for my M1 watch list. If you got any suggestions of other companies I can look at, high dividends, please leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.